All right, welcome back everybody to episode 49. Last episode was literally the definition of RNG. So if you have not seen the last episode and you want to see some classic Fire Emblem rage-inducing RNG, I highly recommend you go back and watch that one. I might even make a highlight reel out of that episode. It was so crazy. But yeah, let's move on. Episode 49. Let's get it.
We drove back the Imperial Army. The real fight has only just begun.
Yep.
I never thought I'd be fighting Randolph.
Oh, apparently he knows him, I guess. Also, why is the recruitment theme playing?
I guess it can't be helped, seeing as how I've left my own territory and all. But what will I do if my father or brother get involved?
Oh.
I really don't want to face them.
Oh, that's a good point.
Too true, Professor. So long as the Empire is our enemy, we cannot avoid fighting those we are acquainted with.
That's true. This is actually going to be interesting because the Black Eagles are fighting their own homeland.
Though I suppose I have it easier, since my house is no longer on the Empire's side.
That's
My
true.
friends from the opera said they would leave the capital and go west. So at least I won't be seeing them in battle.
Why would they make singers battle anyways?
I don't think I care if my own house falls.
That's a lie and you know it.
Let's make it a grand fight. After a grand nap, of course.
It does not give me happiness to have the people of Bridget involved. But it is not the time to be thinking of that. If it is a possibility, I will be having their strength.
I don't mind at all, really. I have no friends anyway, and my father hasn't done much to make me care for him. Not that he'd ever step on a battlefield anyway. Oh, but I do wonder how Mother is doing.
Yeah, this will be interesting to go and conquer the territories that they're all
Each
from.
of our situations is unique. What we share is companionship and the will to fight as one. Professor, you are the heart of our efforts. We will support you as best we can. I have a proposal.
Okay, let's hear it.
It would be most difficult to fight the Imperial Army with the forces we have now. As such, I believe we should send messengers to whatever lords we can trust in the Kingdom and the Alliance, so that we may gain their support. Do
Okay,
you agree?
I agree.
It is heartening to hear you say that. If all we do is bide our time, our enemy's main army will come down upon us like a hammer from above.
Who are you planning to ask? Sadly, House Karen is out. We can trust them, but they have no help to offer.
Okay.
Oh, how about House Daphne of the Alliance? I recall that their leader was quite exceptional.
Judith, the hero of Daphne. Yes, that is a fine suggestion. That territory is on the border of the Kingdom and the Alliance. It has not yet been claimed by the fires of war. If they agree to lend us their troops, our forces will be greatly strengthened. We shall send along a secret messenger at once.
All right. So we're playing Game of Thrones now, basically.
Part 2. Silver Snow. Pegasus Moon. Valley of Torment.
Valley of Torment. All right.
Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the Resistance Army, in desperate need of troops, seeks help from Judith, head of House Daphne, the governing body in the northwestern regions of Alliance territory.
Interested to see whether or not they're going to make us do Monastery first before we can advance the story, or whether they're going to give us a little bit of a story clip. Okay, only 3 days of Monastery this time around.
Ah, it is you.
We were just talking about Rhea.
We have searched for 5 long years, but have not found a trace of her. It is possible that she is sleeping somewhere,
Maybe.
just as you were sleeping all those years.
Perhaps.
Do you think so? I truly hope that is the case.
We have moved against the Empire with the intent of defeating them. but have not given up hope of recovering Rhea. If she is alive, we will find her. Rhea
Okay.
is like family to us, and to you as well. Please, lend me your strength.
Lend me your power! I'm assuming this is a support.
The messenger
Nope.
we sent to Daphne returned with a reply. Please, read it at once.
I understand your situation. I will help you with whatever strength I have to spare.
Okay, that's good.
There is a problem.
Okay, not good.
Openly marshaling soldiers within my territory could provoke other members of the Alliance. Therefore, I will secretly gather troops in Aelel, the Valley of Torment. Will your group be able to receive the soldiers at this location?
Sure.
From there, it should be safe to return to the Monastery by following the border between the Alliance and the Kingdom.
Aelel is a deep valley located on the border of the Kingdom and the Alliance. People stay far away.
Why?
There, we can meet without anyone finding out.
I doubt it. We've probably got a spy in our
It is
midst.
decided. Make plans to meet up with our reinforcements at once.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
Is this random soldier really a spy? Okay. Linhart. Yeah, sure. Let's see how he's doing.
Ah, yes. Professor, what brings you out so late? I've been worrying about something. I asked you once to help me achieve my goal of being a person who can simply nap all day. Then I thought, if the world becomes a peaceful place, all my crest research might be for naught. Well, I don't see how crests have much use in times of peace. Certainly there are crests that make you stronger and could be used in engineering. And I suppose crests that increase magical abilities might help doctors heal injuries.
Like yourself, for example.
Still, the possibilities seem limited. It's as if crests were designed to be used only in times of war. Their power meant to bring about death and destruction.
Explain.
I cannot prove what I say is true, but suppose for a moment that it is. The longer this war goes on, the more useful my crest research becomes. But if the war were to end today, we would go on living, perhaps not using the power of our crests at all. It is truly my dream to be a crest scholar, but I also dream of all the wonderful naps peace would bring.
Okay there,
Saying
Linhart.
it all out loud, it feels a rather stupid thing to worry over. Knowledge or peace, sleep or war.
I don't think it's stupid.
Thank you, Professor. I appreciate the sentiment. Although if I stop researching crests, I'll have one less excuse to spend time with you. Professor, don't make faces like that. People like you, who listen to my blathering and then nod and smile as though what I say matters, people like you are very precious to me.
Okay. That's the A support. And he maxed out his motivation, which is good. Hanneman's birthday. We'll give him some flowers, sure. All right, so I think we explore 2 times in a row. Let's just check out what paralogs we have. So we've got 2 paralogs. This one looks like Petra and Bernadetta, and this one is Marianne. I heard Marianne's was actually kind of hard, so... wow, this one's available for a while, too. This one's not available for too long. So what we're going to do... Oh, we get to go to Bridget for this one. That's nice. What we're definitely going to do is we're going to explore twice in a row, and then we can do the 2 paralogs on the last week before the... what's it called? The actual mission. Just so that we can keep our units motivated here and here. It's people like SHAMIR who really want sword rank, you know, boosted up as high as possible. We're gonna do that. So, we also have a lot of supports. Well, not that many actually. Sedeth, Hanneman, and Catherine, and then Caspar with Catherine as well. So, yeah, let's start off with Caspar and Catherine. See that support, and I'm gonna do both exploration sessions here, so we'll drizzle in the supports in between just to make sure it's not overwhelming.
How about this?
Too slow.
You're mine now.
Not quite.
You're too slow.
Ah, why can't I do it?
What's wrong, Caspar? Worn out already? You said you wanted to keep going until you managed to hit me.
Oh, I'm gonna hit you. Just let me catch my breath.
No, you mustn't hit the woman.
Losing to you over and over again is exhausting.
That's because you rely on sheer power. You're moving around more than you have to, and it's a waste of energy. You need to start using your head, or you'll never even land a blow.
Well, you were taking some pretty big swings yourself, you know.
I have more experience than you. I can use my energy more efficiently.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You are the famous Thunder Catherine, after all.
Thunder Catherine.
I just realized something. I get to train with the legendary wielder of Thunderbrand.
Yeah, bro.
Why is that just occurring to you?
I guess it didn't really sink in until now. I'm training with someone I've always looked up to. You're a legend. Everyone knew about the power of Thunderbrand, even in the Empire.
Stop. I'm not nearly that impressive.
But you are. When I was younger, my friends and I would fight over who got to pretend to use Thunderbrand whenever we would play.
Why is it just the Thunderbrand that's famous? Why does no one talk about any of the other weapons?
If they actually saw me fighting, I doubt that game would be very popular. I will cut down anyone, even a child, for the sake of my mission.
Oh, okay.
On the battlefield, there is no Thunder Catherine. Only a bloodied soldier crawling in the mud, hacking desperately at her enemies.
Sure, but
I'm not a hero. I fight only for Lady Rhea and the goddess. What about me is admirable, Is it my deeds or my blade?
Okay, then. And let's do Sedeth and Catherine, since we're on a little bit of a Catherine train here.
How are you, Catherine? You look well enough.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Never better.
That is good. I cannot help but be concerned, given your tendency toward incautious behavior. While boldness can be a virtue, I do hope you will bear in mind that recklessness is not. A moment's negligence can lead to a mortal wound for even the most skilled fighter.
You worry too much. If they saw me in action, the wounds themselves would cower.
That is precisely the attitude that worries me, especially given your history. You have been gravely injured before, as you no doubt recall.
Okay.
Gravely injured? When did that happen?
You mean you have forgotten? It was during your days as a student at the Officers' Academy. There was an excursion, a monster hunt. You charged ahead and left your fellow students behind. You ended up alone and surrounded. You almost died. Do you truly not remember?
Are you sure? All I remember is cutting down monsters left and right.
That is true enough, but you nearly bled to death in the aftermath. The Archbishop was so concerned for your life that she tended your wounds personally.
Oh, that was when that happened. Finally! It all fits together. Lady Rhea looking after me. Now that I remember clearly. That was the first time she ever spoke to me. I was lying on the ground, caked in mud, and she gently picked me up, even stroked my hair. The emotions were so overpowering that they must have just cleared away my memory of the whole incident.
Someone's got a thing for Rhea.
So it was during the monster hunt. Thanks, Sedeth. That's been bothering me for ages.
That is not quite why I brought it up.
Come to think of it, Lady Rhea hasn't healed me since then. We've got to find Lady Rhea, and then maybe someday she'll honor me like
Okay,
that
so this
again.
is a purely post-time skip support. Okay, let's jump into the exploration now. Maybe we should look at certifications real quick. So, nope, nothing here. Nothing here, although he's mastered his paladin class, so if we could reclass him into Sword Master, that would be pretty funny. It would help his speed out. Or maybe assassin. Well, Swordmaster would retain his strength. Yeah, I am not a fan of the assassin armor, to be honest. Grappler. Warlock looks sick on him. He kind of looks like the Flame Emperor as a Warlock. Linhardt could reclass to a Dark Mage if he really wanted to. Caspar, I think, would almost have. Yeah, he's got a 50-50 chance of being War Master, so as soon as he gets to level 30, we can try and reclass him. Bernie is like still in intermediate classes, so I don't know what we're gonna do with her. What's her chance of Wyvern Rider? Yeah, she needs axes. I don't know if, yeah, I don't know what to do with her. Dorothea can still be Mortal Savant, but Gremory still needs a little bit more reason and faith. Petra? Nothing. Although, if we help level up her flying skills, she might be able to sneak into Falcon Knight. Because her lance isn't that bad, so... Maybe. Let's see. Sedeth could probably go into Wyvern Master at some point. Or Wyvern Lord. He just needs A axes and A flying, which she is pretty far from at this point. Shamir into Swordsmaster is how far away? Still pretty far away. She needs like B+ in Swords, and she's at C+ now, so yeah, she's gonna need a little bit more time to get into Swordmaster. And Catherine will work on making her a Falcon Knight. Okay. Alright, explore time. And we've got quests. Supply run.
Meeting Rian in that land of oppressive heat, it also means we will need to contend with those harsh conditions ourselves.
Oh, this is a desert map, isn't it?
Well prepared. I have something to ask of you. Well done. You have my thanks.
Alright, apparently we had the resources. Where are the other quests? One in the stable, let's go grab that.
Can you help me?
I'm assuming that's a battle quest, which is not great. Not the greatest, I will admit. Oh, Dorothea's here, might as well talk to her.
Was I convincing? Some things are the same as they were 5 years.
Okay, not really much substance behind this talk. Smithing stone, that's useful. Anna has a quest for us. Secret shop. Well, there's things blinking on 2 spots in the map, so we can go grab those. I assume one of those is the Anna quest, and the other one is the other guy's quest. Anna's secret thingy, yep. And let's go see what that thing up there is. And I think we'll do the tournament today. I think it's another silver plus kind of weapon thing, so. All right, so that was a quick solution of the quests. And now let's go give Anna her secret thingy and see what her secret shop has. That's exciting. I think.
Appreciate it. Welcome.
All right. What can we buy? Ooh. Ooh. We can buy... Interesting. Oh, they're limited to only one each. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 2,500 is 22,500. I think it's worth buying all of them, to be honest. Maybe not the goddess icon, but I think everything else we can definitely benefit from. So, Master Seal. Prayer Ring, Goddess Ring, Speed Ring. I wonder if the shop refreshes. Well, let's buy all the stat boosters because we've got the money for it.
Thanks, is that the one? 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 Thanks
Cool.
a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
All right, we've still got 30k gold, which is quite a bit, but we've basically bought all the stuff in Anna's shop. We've done all the quests. Let's go to Dining Hall to motivate. Hunting Festival. All right, Ferdinand and SHAMIR.
Delicious. After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
Oh, we gotta go do the plants. That's what we gotta do. Linhardt's in here.
Used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. I suppose I've told you that, though, yes?
Yeah, you did.
I have no idea how you cope with it. I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being lightheaded because other people are bleeding everywhere. Though the thought of working hard for it does sound like quite a pain.
Yes, we would like to do some gardening. Thank you very much. Harvest. Let's plant more of these. And cultivate with Caledonian soil or whatever it is. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, let's go invite SHAMIR to tea because we need to get that support level up.
There are enemy spies around. Remain vigilant. Capture anyone who seems suspicious.
Yeah, it's one of those guards, I think.
I'm glad you understand.
All right, let's take her to... No, tea. Oh, she's max motivated. This will be a waste, but we do need to invite her to tea.
You called, so I... Thank you.
So I remember she likes cooking.
Yes. Very good. Oh. Very good. Oh.
What? I thought she did say she liked cooking.
That was delicious. Thank you. I'll visit again when I'm free.
Did that unlock a... Yes, it did. The A support. Okay, let's see where on the map we get it, because we need to Well, let's go for the tournament, and then maybe the map will refresh and show us where the A support is. Okay, it's over there. We're gonna do the tournament, and then we're gonna go do the A support. This one is Lance Tournament. Yeah, I think Ferdinand's probably the best bet here to do it. Because he's tanky, so he just doesn't take too much damage. SHAMIR doubles, but he doesn't get damaged, so... yeah, I think tanking is probably the most important feature here. And there goes his personal skill.
No time for pity.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna two-shot everything. And nothing's really doubling him, so... Alright, there's a dodge. Yeah, we should be okay.
No time for pity.
Gotta earn back some of that money. Yeah, he's gonna be able to go the distance here.
If I live, I fight.
Yeah, we're not even gonna need to heal him once. He's just rampaging through this tournament like it's nothing. Also, when he gets up on his horse, the lance vanishes for a second there. Last one. Yeah, oh my god, we didn't have to heal him during the tournament. He just steamrolled his way through.
This is the cost of war.
And we got the Silver Lance Plus. And our professor level went up. You got more activity points for exploration? I don't know that we need... Oh, here he is.
Someday we will take the Imperial capital. It is odd to think that I will be invading the very city that I once called home. Ah, that is still a ways off. I will prepare for our journey to ALL.
It's riding with Ferdinand. And let's go grab that A support with SHAMIR. We need that. I think it's quicker to go through the stable. Yes, absolutely.
It's been 10 years. Can I move on yet? Never mind. I know what you'd say.
Oh, did she lose her love in the war?
In a sense, someone who's long since passed. Another mercenary I fought alongside. They were killed 10 years ago when Dagda was in conflict with the Empire. It's all I can focus on lately. To be honest, I blame you.
Okay, then.
I'm just teasing. I know it's not your fault. You just remind me of him. You give off a similar air. It's uncanny. You even have the same inflection, which makes no sense because we only ever spoke Dagdan. I don't know what it is, but you feel the same to me. I guess you just remind me of the past. Please, it's not your fault. It's my fault for getting caught up in memories. Still, you always remember your first love, right? That's enough of that. There are more relevant topics to discuss. Good question. The world is completely open to me. Your next move seems apparent. But who knows where I'll end up?
Stay by my side.
No, I may have done enough traveling for one lifetime. I like the idea of having a permanent home. And after all my time here, I've grown quite fond of Fodlan.
All right, guys, we're on the way to the S support. Just one more. So, all right, we've got, I think, 2 activity points left. I don't know what we're gonna use them on. Sure, let's go to the church. We can look at that box. We can look into our spending our renown if we have a lot. You get better at it if you train. No more notes. Okay, let's go look at our renown. Up here. Well, what's wrong with you? Ugh.
Need something.
Okay, 3,200. So
This one?
let's do this.
You're all set.
And maybe we do axe skills. Or do we do reason? I don't know. Or bow. Does anyone need bow? I feel like no. Axe is a maybe though, so maybe we get this Divine Pulse +1 and then we do the axe skills.
This one? You're all set.
Oh, we could have gotten the EXP plus 10%.
See you again soon.
But whatever. Okay, how many? We've got 3 activity points. Where is Sedeth? Or do we do the choir?
Meeting reinforcements in the Valley of Torment in that land of oppressive heat. It also means we will need to contend with those harsh.
Oh, we already spoke with him once. Where can I check motivation? Yeah, let's go back to the dining hall just to make sure everyone's motivated enough for teaching, because I think we've got like 6 teaching points that we can use, so we need to refresh motivation on these characters. Yeah, so Caspar and Catherine could use it.
I can eat.
Eating food always fires.
And then Dorothea's on this one, and Linhart. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got enough people who are motivated for teaching. But maybe just for good measure, we do Dorothea and Bernadetta.
I think I like this, but ooh.
I miss when I would put Edelgard and Ferdinand on the table together and they would banter with each other. All right, let's who are we getting teaching from? Where's Hanneman? Just get some writing teaching from Hanneman, and then we can jump into the lecture and then do... I think Hanneman's in this one. Yeah, here we go.
The monastery repair when we first returned here, but if we can get the...
All right, let's do horses.
I'm getting the...
Oh no, we gotta do Hanneman's support before we end. Oh, we've got Bernadetta support as well. That's an A support. How many A supports do we have now? We've got Linhart. We've got Dorothea. We just need to be careful, because SHAMIR needs to be the S support. To deepen this bond further, you'll have to wait until after the war ends? Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how S supports work, because... What about here? Yeah, all of them are after the war ends. Okay, this is not great. We're gonna have to make sure that our supports, our bond with Shamir stays the deepest, I think. Okay, well, let's do Seteth and Hanneman, and then go listen to what Bernadetta has to say.
I know you are there, Hanneman.
Well, you say, are those crest documents? Ah, Seteth, have you finally decided to cooperate with my research?
Absolutely not. For 21 years I have refused your requests. I have no intention of changing my mind. But I will lend you these documents I have found, on the condition that you stop following me.
I am quite tempted by the offer, but your cooperation would be of much greater value. Your crest, the major crest of Keyhole, is so rare. As far as I am aware, Seteth, you are the only person ever confirmed to bear that particular crest. How did you come to possess it?
My answer is the same as every other time you have asked. I do not know. I was born a commoner, with no connections to any crests. There are no records of my lineage.
I highly doubt that.
Oh, please. That thin explanation could never discourage me. You must understand, I will dig until I find the truth, no matter how long it takes.
You are wasting your time. I cannot give you the answers you seek. Even if you were to discover the reason why I bear the major crest of Keyhole, I doubt it would satisfy you.
That is for me alone to decide. And even if you are correct, that confirmation itself would be a valuable discovery. Such is the way of research, yes?
I'm afraid
Maybe.
I cannot attest to that. I'm no scholar. In any case, if you really have no need for the documents, you will not mind if I dispose of them.
Let's not do anything hasty now. I will leave you alone, for now. But I am taking these documents with me. Once I complete my research on these papers, it'll be your turn, Seteth. I will learn the truth of your crest.
It is a pointless endeavor. You will learn nothing from me, no matter how much you try.
Perhaps his stubborn nature is one of the effects of his crest. Now that would be an interesting discovery. The first stage of my research will be to decipher his personality.
All right, do we go see Bernie? Let's go see Bernie. Hers is outside this way. We can go only... Wait, what? Can we not go outside? I have to run around? Really? Okay, this is annoying.
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean. 5 whole years. It's weird to think about. At first, I remember I was desperate to go back, but now it's the opposite. I have friends here, and I have you. The monastery's become a second home to me. Back then, I never would have dreamed a day like this would come. It's all thanks to you. You've given me a second chance at life. If not for you, I never would have gotten used to leaving my room, let alone the monastery. Maybe the battlefields just dulled my senses. I'm much better with strangers and new places now, though. I don't panic nearly as much as before. A new place? All on my own? That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you? Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me. You're still not taking me seriously. I mean it. Promise me you won't do that again. Friends respect each other's feelings, don't they?
Yeah, I suppose.
Good. I'll hold you to that. You're absolutely not allowed to send me out anywhere on my own. Got it? You would need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world.
No thanks.
No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying? I thought we were finally getting close. Guess I'm not good enough for that, though, am I?
Nope.
I'll let you have this one, but you better be ready for next time.
My heart belongs to Shamir. And only Shamir. Oh, well, we wasted that motivation increase. Oh, well. All right, let's end the day today. And then do instruction, run back into exploration, do instruction again, and then we'll jump into paralogs in the next episode. Hopefully we can do all this management really fast, because I know what everyone needs to do. Ferdinand needs to go up in axes as quick as possible.
I have seen. I am.
Okay. And Shamir needs to continue going up in swords. Alright, she's B now. She's got Axe Breaker, which is helpful because we're seeing actually a lot of axe enemies recently. Catherine needs flying.
Thank.
Petra, I think we decided Petra's gonna go with some flying here. Or maybe lances. I think it was lances. Maybe it was lances. All right, who else do we got? Dorothea needs more of this. And Linhart, I think, needs lances now as well, because if we're going to get him to Holy Knight, he's going to need to level that up.
How? There must...
Wow, 3 perfects in a row. That's crazy. All right. Group tasks. Let's change this to Linhart and Shamir instead, because they both need cavalry. And go.
I have a question for you.
Oh, well, I guess that was the wrong answer.
Teacher.
Nope, continue on heavy armor, on just heavy armor, because you have good riding. You don't need any more riding for Great Knight.
Fine. Let's do...
Yes. Mission complete.
All right.
I think I've got the idea.
I've learned a thing or two from battle.
Cool. I don't think we're going to have any more supports to do now. All right, so we're jumping straight into Explore, although battle is tempting to see what this is. Or... yeah, no, we're going to do paralogs next episode, so we're just going to jump right into Exploration. We got 8 points now. And we're just going to run to the dining hall right away to motivate the people who we need to motivate so that we can instruct them again. Okay, maybe we don't do today's special. Ferdinand and Linhart, sure, their supports have been entertaining, so we can deepen the bond with them.
Delicious.
This is my fate.
All right, they're motivated. And then we're going to do... well, we need to find something that Shamir likes. Okay, Shamir and Dorothea. We can do that. Okay. And who else is left? Sure, let's do Petra and Catherine. Why not?
I would be
eating food.
All right, let's go to the greenhouse, get all the stuff there. Okay. And plant more. Where else are we going? Now we gotta find something to use our points are. That's the problem. Oh, Shamir needs tea time again. We just gotta make sure our support levels stay topped up a little bit.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, capture any. Thank you. I was just considering. Thank you.
Oh, did the background change because we now have an A support or something?
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
I feel like the topics just changed.
Sure.
Okay, Monastery security, she likes that.
Yes.
And the last battle, she'll like that. Nope, she wasn't. It wasn't perfect enough.
Thank you.
Oh well. I hate screwing it up.
Capture anyone.
Okay, so we need to find Ferdinand, who can train us in riding. Hanneman, there's Ferdinand. Hanneman, and then maybe we'll do Faith. I don't know.
Someday it is odd to think. I will prepare.
Where is Mr. Hanneman? He's in here.
But if we can get.
And let's just do Manuela because I'm too lazy to run around and find other people. I think we've got everything there, so... Oh, we've got a support unlocked. Arvis and Hanneman. Oh, we missed the opportunity with Cyril, with Sedeth, with Catherine. But Hanneman, we can do. So we can do that. Let's figure out where he wants to talk. It's the same place where Bernadetta wanted to. Okay, we'll do that, and then that'll end the episode. We'll do the instruction, and that'll end the episode. I think that's like record time monastery management.
Professor. How are you doing, Professor? Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
No, I would prefer if it was Shamir, but okay.
It occurs to me that whenever we chat, I have a tendency to pester you with my questions and theories about your history. It seems only fair to speak on the topic of myself for once. And perhaps you might feel more positively inclined toward my research if I shared my own story.
Okay. You have my attention. Let's hear about it.
Pleased to hear you're interested. Yes, quite pleased. Well, I suppose I should begin at the beginning, eh?
Yes, that's... Beginning has the word begin in it.
I was born into a noble house of the Empire. Not a large house, mind you, but noble all the same. Our land holdings were small, but our bloodline was quite strong. So, as you can imagine, there were many of us in the family who carried the power of crests. I myself bear a minor crest. Our family's abundance of crests may be part of the reason I've been interested in the topic since I was just a boy. I dedicated myself to my studies, and after years of effort, I became lead crest scholar at the Empire's largest research institution.
Cool.
My research is more important than social standing in the Empire. There I had only Imperial blood, and thus Imperial crests at hand.
I see, so he wanted...
I came to JAEAIK and devoted myself to my research during my time as a professor. My progress is slow, but with each revelation, I move ever closer to the answers I have sought for decades. Your cooperation as the bearer of the Crest of Flames ensures my research will continue to advance. In fact, it may bring me ever closer to the goal of uncovering everything there is to know about. I do hope you shall continue helping me advance in this field of study.
I mean, I'd be interested to hear more about what it means.
Together, we will solve the mystery of your Crest of Flames, and our world will be the better for it.
Sure.
Shall we proceed? My lab instruments are fully prepared.
Okay, that sounds really
I have
creepy.
a great number of tests I'm excited to carry out. No, don't worry. They won't hurt one bit.
All right, let's go. Teaching time. Instruct manually again. We'll start with SHAMIR again. And Ferdinand needs to continue to push axes because he doesn't use them, so... Linhart needs to continue to push lances. Dorothea needs to push this. She should be able to level it up, or close enough. Oh, so close. Yeah, let's push flying on Catherine here. We didn't get any perfects today. That's annoying. And Caspar can also push axes.
I'll get that. Thanks for your...
Good stuff. And goals. If we want Bernadetta to go Falcon Knight, she's going to have to push swords, which is really unfortunate because it's at E. Dorothea should be able to get B in this next, just from the end of this week. Ferdinand's almost A in armors. I wonder if we can class change him at all. Group tasks. I think we keep it the same as it is and just start.
Professor.
No.
There's one thing taken care of.
Age is but a number.
All right, so we're going to stop there. Next episode, we might knock out at least one paralog. Maybe we can combine both of them into one episode. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, the Big 5-0. Peace.